Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the action here at Kedleston Park for the Golfingdays, third major of the year. We've come down to the 7th. We were just waiting for, that's Ryan O'Neill's group ahead actually, we were waiting for them to tee off, but actually we got the group behind. They're now at the par 3 tee box, so let's get on to those guys, because anybody who hits a net birdie here at this hole will go into the prize draw to win a trip to the Monterey Golf and Country Club. It is incredible. We've seen a few players do it already. Do check out the Golfingdays Facebook page. Oh, there's a lovely video, one of the players fist pumping as he makes the putt. This is the par 3. It's glorious. It's over water. Look at that. We just spoke to Mark Hatton a little bit earlier, founder of Golfingdays, and he says, Ian, mentally I just can't get over this water. I don't know what it is. I just can't get over it. It might be, Leon, an idea just to maybe broadcast from this side, just in case somebody launches it a little bit long. More, I think you might be touch on their eye line a little bit, so it might be worth just coming over here. But it's a gorgeous hole, isn't it, here, the 7th at Kedleston Park. So, first time we've ever been here, and it is absolutely glorious. What a day to be here. It's very windy, though, as you can see. You see the flag billowing in the wind. So, a bit of wind behind, actually, which means people might be getting pushed a little bit long. Let's have a little look. And that's a great shot, by the way. That's a really good shot, straight out the bat, very first one. We're looking for our first ever hole-in-one live. We've never ever caught one live ever in 2 years of live golf broadcasting. Can it be today? And look, based on the evidence of that, that is a pretty good start, isn't it? So the group we're currently looking at right now is your 1250 group. It's Dean Hibbett. He's alongside Adrian Allen, who's the pro out of Belton Park, Ray Callingham and Duncan James here at the par 3 7th. Another good shot safely on the green at this glorious 7th hole at Kedleston Park. Remember, any of the amateurs who get a net birdie will go into the prize draw to win a trip to Monterey. Myself and Mark Hatton are going to be revealing of the winner of that a little bit later. So exciting stuff indeed. We are hole-in-one hunting on the Golfingdays' third major pro-am of the year in the series. The ball's up in the air. Is this going to be the moment? And it's another good shot, isn't it? I'll tell you something, these guys are giving us a bit of an exhibition here, aren't they? Dean Hibbett, Adrian Allen, Ray Callingham and Duncan James. We've still got one more shot to come. It is glorious here. It's sun's not out though. The sun hasn't made an appearance. Could you imagine being up here with the sun out? Wow. So stories developing all out on the course. It's Simon Lilly who's the leader in the pros at 4 under par. Remember, there is a prize pot for the pros today. Who do you think is going to win? Do comment below. We can see the comments, remember. We do want to hear from you. And that's, I think that's just dropped into the bunker, isn't it? Let's just go have a little look at that. That'll be a tricky shot, won't it? But look at those 3 balls there. That closest one was the very first shot we saw. Lovely stuff. And actually, Leon, if you could just pan onto that big building at the back there. Is that Kedleston Hall? Can somebody tell us? Can somebody comment below who's watching this, who knows the area well, or at Derby or at Kedleston Park Golf Club? What is that? Is that Kedleston Hall? I'm not sure if there even is a Kedleston Hall, or is that the country house or something? Can somebody comment below and let me know? I'd love to know. If you could, that would be great. So here we go. This group just coming towards us now. Is your 1250 Dean Hibbett, Adrian Allen, Ray Callingham, Duncan James. So we were live a little bit earlier as well. Started out at the first tee, then we headed down to the first green, and we're there at 18. We saw the very first group of the day teeing off at 18 as they started to come home. Here come this group. We're going to stick with them. We've got a number of videos to show you during this broadcast, but not just yet. Let's just stick down here at the 7th. Of course, there is the team series as well. It's a Stableford competition. A lot on the line for both the pros and the amateurs here. The third major of the year to come marching towards us now. we've timed this to perfection actually, because the group ahead was the Ryan O'Neill group. We caught up with Ryan a little bit earlier. We'll bring you that shortly, but not just yet. Two pretty close there. Go on, get out. Is it out? Go on. Needs a bit of a runner, doesn't it? How's it going? All right.
Yeah, it's the best hole yet for me by far. I can't believe it.
Get in. Which is yours?
I don't know. Probably the furthest one, but hey, I wasn't in the water. That was the main thing. Taking 8 on the first hole.
Three solid shots.
I'm happy with it out, whatever we want. Oh, out for me. Fine. Look him up, Greg. Yeah.
Go on. Ooh. Now remember, a net birdie here will put you into the pot to win a trip to the Monterey Golf and Country Club, courtesy of Golfingdays. So these matter. Dropping. Oh, that's a shame. That's the first missed opportunity there. Oh. That's it, and nobody will go into the hat this time. Unfortunately, out of this group, 1250 group of Dean Hibbett, Adrian Allen, your pro, Ray Cullingham, Duncan James. Oh, sorry, Dean Hibbett, your pro. Cracking stuff. There we go. That's that group. In fact, no, we don't have the next group coming through thick and fast, but they will move on very quickly. Let's just see how things are going out there today. With guys, as they head to 8, the par 4. How's it going, guys? Are we having a good time?
Of course we are, yeah.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like. How's the course been so far? First set of.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, the
pretty
greens
windy,
are
isn't it, at places? But
nice. Tell me about it.
that's why we got this on. Cheers, guys. Enjoy it, won't you? There we go, good stuff. We're just waiting for the group behind it to come up. We may as well stick around actually and watch this group tee off whilst we wait, if there's a chance. It is a par 4, the 8th. We did see the group ahead of this group, didn't we, having to wait a little bit. So let's just see. In fact, whilst we're waiting, I believe we can pop the leaderboard up on the screen. If we can, that would be great. We'll put the pro leaderboard so you can have a little look, see how that is shaping up. Remember, there is a financial incentive. There is a prize pot up for grabs today, so it does matter for these pros. Some of them will be walking away with a cheque come the end of the day. Is it going to be Simon Lilly? Is it going to be Matt Cole? Well, they're probably both going to walk with a cheque for something at least, but who's going to walk away with the crown, the third major of the year for Golfingdays? This is here today. Started the major season at Sherwood Forest, then we went to Enville. Okay, we'll pop the leaderboard up shortly. Let's just wait for them to take their shots. Good thinking. And the wind really has caused havoc all day. Stood on that first tee box, my word, it's blown an absolute gale. But players have had to take the hats off because they haven't been able to stay on their heads. You couldn't make it up, could you? Just topped it off the tee, hasn't it? But a bit of rollout, he's running away. We've all done it, myself included. Good shot by the guys there, fantastic. Right, the next group are stood on the 7th tee, ready to get their shots underway. Will we get our first ever live hole-in-one? Let's find out, shall we? It is your 1 o'clock tee time, they're teed off. It's Robert Copperthwaite. He's your pro, playing out Stratford upon Avon. We've got Martin Glanfield, Tim Bishop and Mark Wingfield on the tee right now. Will we get our first ever live hole-in-one? Will somebody get a birdie and put a name into the hat to win that trip to the Monterey Golf and Country Club? Let's find out right now. The ball's up in the air. Looks good as well from where I'm stood. I am kind of almost in line with the player, and it's just run off a little bit safely on the green. There is a birdie chance there. So, oh, this one's gone well left. Unfortunately, it's not even in line with the water, so it's obviously going to be safe, but it is close to our cameraman, Leon. You can probably see me, actually. It's closer to the 8th tee box than it is the green, unfortunately. But it's actually safe, though, to be fair. It's not, there's no danger there. Here we go, the ball's up again, a good line. I think, as you can see, that flag blowing, it just pushing, isn't it? And, oh, unfortunately, yeah, it's actually gone closer to me. I think the wind just pulled that away, didn't it? And people find it quite tricky. That's a difficult shot from there, isn't it? Because although the flag is cut quite centrally into the green, there is that feel. All you can see when you're stood down is just water at the back of the green. And if you do get too much on it, you do make a mistake there, it could go running away. Psychologically, I think it's quite a tricky shot. Here we go, this one's up again. I think it's just a little bit left of the flag. And it's a similar position actually. So we, I think well, 3 out of the 4 have missed the green. One of them is safely tucked in there nicely. Yeah, so one's safely. So realistically, we've got one good birdie opportunity. Now, as I said a little bit earlier, we just saw Ryan O'Neill's group. They were just about to tee off at 8 a little bit earlier, and we actually caught up with Ryan a touch earlier as he was coming off the very first hole, and here's what he had to say. And we caught up with a number of his group as well in a buggy, and we had a bit of a laugh. Roll VT. Ryan, how you doing, mate?
All good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. How you feeling ahead of this one?
All good, yeah.
What's it like on that first 6? It's blowing a gale up there.
Cold.
Cold.
Very cold, yeah.
No shorts today.
No, definitely not. No, wise choice with the trousers.
Got a good group here?
Yeah. I've played with these guys quite a lot and love the golf. It's obviously a nice golf course to be playing, so
Lovely,
it's worth the travel for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks in great condition as well, so looking forward to it.
It'll stay that way. Top man, I'll let you go crack on. Good to see you, mate. There you go, lovely. Cheers, guys. How you doing, all right?
You want an interview?
Ready for this? Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely, guys.
Of course we are.
You got the buggy today. Wise choice, I think, as well. Was it rain covers and all?
Yeah,
Can't
because
sound
the rain's coming in half an hour, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, better be time for us
Well,
to
it is in Manchester, but not here.
Sorry, guys, we'll let you crack on. Play well, enjoy, won't you guys? Thanks for stopping. There we go, so that's Robert Copperthwaite there, Martin Glanfield, Tim Bishop and Mark Wingfield teed off at 1 o'clock. Here they all are. At the par 3 7th. Robert Copperthwaite, your pro from Stratford-on-Avon. That's a nice shot, nice and high. Wow. Oh. On camera as well. That's a good one as well. It's going to get a nice kick, a nice run down. Slow down, slow down. Oh, exhibition stuff, isn't it? It just says, can the cameraman stay with us? If you want, yeah, it's all yours. Oh, almost. We almost had a golden trio. It's a great atmosphere here today, it really is. It always is on these Golfingdays Pro-ams. If you do want to find out more, you want to get involved with one, you want to play in one, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you through to the leaderboard, but it'll actually take you through to the Golfingdays website where you can access that leaderboard. You can find out more about getting involved with or taking part in the Golfingdays Pro-ams, or if you want to find out more about potentially booking your next golfing holiday, do head over to golfingdays.co.uk. Like I said, there is a link directly to the website in the body of this broadcast. Also, if you want to watch live golf in 2021 for free and you don't have Facebook, or you've got friends who don't have Facebook but want to watch live golf, then you can watch it on our YouTube channel. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. Just click it, hit subscribe, and you can watch all of our live golf, including the English Amateur Championship starting from tomorrow. We will be live at Moortown for that, so tune in throughout the day on Live Sport Now on YouTube and make sure you hit subscribe to watch it all live and free. In it goes, that's a par there. There we go. We would catch up with this group because we saw some pretty exhibition stuff, but the next group are actually on the tee box already at 7, so really moving away. And it's nice to see, it's actually Ollie Booth is on the tee from Golfingdays, so we'll grab a word of Ollie as soon as he comes down 7. We've also got Mick Bragg, Rob Clark and Mick Halfpenny on the tee right now at the par 3 7th. And can we finally get our first ever hole-in-one? We're going to have 4 chances right here, right now. Comment below, is it going to happen during this broadcast? Yes or no? Will we see a hole-in-one? Yes or no? If you comment, we will read it out live as well. So please do drop your messages in. Yes or no? Hole-in-one in this broadcast? What do you think? Here we go. Let's find out. Well, that's gone well right. This could be, has it got the legs? It could be a bit of a splash. Oh, it has, yeah. Oh, it's a good shot. It's a really good shot. I think the wind helped pull that round a little bit, and we've got a strong birdie, and he's doing a little jig down there as well. That's what we like to see. We've got a strong birdie chance, I was saying there, so I got caught off guard as he was dancing away. Have a look at the balls. That's gone left, I think. Let's have a little look. It's not too bad though, and it's got a good run back on. It's got a lovely kick back onto the green. We've seen 2 great tee shots so far. No hole-in-one yet though, but we're not too far away, are we? I love these guys. They're dancing away. They're having a right good old time of it. Maybe we get them down to see who can do the best dance moves. Remember, any player who hits a birdie, net birdie at this hole, oh, and it's gone splash. It's our first ball in the drink. Yes, anybody who hits a net birdie at this hole will go into the prize draw to win a trip to the Monterey Golf and Country Club. It's such a good, in fact, it's an incredible prize, really. We've had a few already. We'll be drawing the winner out of the hat a little bit later this afternoon with Mark Hatton, the founder of Golfingdays. So make sure you will stay tuned and watch that. Right, the ball's up, and yes, nice and high. Is it going to catch the wind? Is it going to push it on? We think it is. And look at that. Get a bit of a kick. There's a bit of a shelf there. And unfortunately, it's just not quite close enough to get a kick. But 3 good shots. 1, unfortunately, went for a little bit of a swim. Leon, if you just pan to 8, we'll just catch the tee shot just from the group ahead. 8 par 4. Get things cracking on. We've got a fun group just coming towards us as well, so we'll definitely make sure we grab a word with these boys. There we go. So they're coming towards us now at 7, as you can see, marching down the 7th here. We do have Ollie Booth, Mick Bragg, Rob Clark and Mick Halfpenny as well. I believe Ollie Booth from Golfingdays as well. So well, I'm not so sure I can see Ollie. Unless I've just completely got it wrong. Do know though that some of these guys have got some serious moves though. Well, I know you can dance and I know somebody else can dance. Good way to avoid that is just hit it in the water. Come round, come round. And it goes.
No one else gets one, I'm alright to go on this holiday.
I think we've had a few, unfortunately. Yeah. Go on. Oh. Go on, go on. Oh. Unlucky. So I've still yet to see the birdie here. That'll put somebody's name into the hat, although we've had a few come close, haven't we?
Just didn't move, did it? It just pulled, I didn't aim out there.
Guys, you look like you're having fun out there. You having a good time?
Yeah, lovely.
You're having a good
Doing
time?
well, yeah.
Of
Windy,
course,
mate.
it is windy, isn't it? How are the greens playing out there?
They're all right except that one.
They're all right. Yeah, absolutely. Well, at 3 of you got close. What have you? Not so. Anyway, enjoy it, guys. Thank you.
Have a good day.
And you. Right, you have to move on quickly. They're coming really thick and fast. They're teed off already. The group behind, as you can see, look at that. This is Joe Micklewraith, Mark Averill, Pat Howes and Keir Bates. This was your 120 tee time. Can you believe we're actually on the final page now of tee times. I can obviously confirm to you that everybody has now teed off. So all the final groups. The last group went out at 2:14. Oh God, it went out half an hour ago. Can you believe it? Suddenly goes quite thick and fast, doesn't it? The action comes very, very quickly indeed here at Kedleston Park. The ball's up in the air. Oh, and it's just got the legs, hasn't it? And it's just rolled on. It's a pretty good shot actually from there. We've got a good birdie opportunity. We've never ever caught a hole-in-one live. Will it be during this broadcast? What do you think? Comment below, yes or no. We can see the comments. We'll read them out when we get a chance. We do want to hear from you. Tell us also, where are you watching from today? Are you in the UK? Are you overseas? Are you at work? Are you at home? Do tell us. Is this one going to have the legs? Is held to pose? And it does as well. It's another good shot, isn't it? As we've seen, the greens, despite the conditions, running pretty quick today. Ball's up in the air. Down it comes, and another good shot. The accuracy is really good, isn't it? Remember, it's a team, they're 4 balls, so there's 1 pro and 3 amateurs. But all the shots have been pretty impressive, and as it comes towards us, let's watch the group ahead. Ollie Boo's group just tee off at 8. Come down to a lovely part of the course here, the par 3 7th. It is gorgeous here at Kedleston. I spoke to Mark Catton a little bit earlier from Golfingdays, and he's a member here, and he said he just can't, psychologically, it's this hole, he just can't get over the water for some reason. He's a good golfer as well, is Mark, so we're yet to see our first ever live hole-in-one. We've never ever caught one live. Will we ever catch one live? That's the question as well. What do you think? Do comment, do tell us. Will we ever catch a hole-in-one? I really hope so. One day. I'd like it to be today. I'd like it to be in the group behind, actually. That would be nice. So there they go, there we go. This is the group coming towards us right now. And another group coming through, lots of players. They started the action at 8:20 this morning. And the final group went out at 2:40 this afternoon. So a lot of action going on. This is your 1:20 tee time. Joe McElwraith, Mark Averill, Pat Howes and Keir Bates just coming towards us right now. Actually, hang on, sorry, apologies. I might got myself a little bit muddled up here. This looks an awful lot like Ollie Booth, doesn't it? We'll double check. We'll double check our order here. So for now, Elaine, don't put the names up on screen. Apologies. I'll just double check that. No, it was me, not you. Very true. I can only assume they must have maybe let a group through or something then, because trying I think we saw Ryan, Dean. Yeah, we've definitely had 3 groups come through, haven't we? So, anyway, we'll find out. Running orders do change even at the last minute, so you never know. Ooh. So here we are. Anyway, what we do know is we are hole-in-one hunting here at the 7th. Of course, any player who hits a net birdie then goes into the hat to win a trip to the Monterey Golf and Country Club. We'll be revealing the winner of that later today, and we'll be doing it live as well. Have we got one? Have we got one? Come on. I think we've got one. Have we got one? Have we got one?
Yeah, he got Michael. We got one.
We've got one. Come on.
We got one.
Well, we'll be doing a draw live a little bit later as well for the trip, so that'll be good.
All right.
So,
Excellent,
yeah.
yeah.
How's it going anyway? How's it playing with this young man?
Oh, we're having to carry him all the way around, aren't we? Unfortunately, but
They've got strong shoulders, I tell you.
Let you
enjoyed
crack
it.
on anyway, guys. Congratulations, and we'll catch up with you all a little bit later. There we go. We've got one, another one into the bag for the trip to Monterey. If, of course, their name gets drawn out of the hat. Pretty exciting stuff, and we'll do that a little bit later as well. We're going to be joined by Mark Hatton-Fadates, founder of Golfingdays. If you want to find out more about Golfingdays, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Do click it; it'll take you straight through to the Golfingdays website. You can also access the leaderboard that way as well. You can find out a lot more information if you like the look of these pro-ams, and I can't imagine why on earth you wouldn't. This is the 3rd major, but there's a big schedule overall. Where we do have a little image to show. If we could just quickly pop that up on the screen, you can have a look at what's left to play on the Golfingdays Pro-am series in 2021. There's still another major to come a little bit later in September at Loughlingham Heath. We'll be bringing the action from that as well for you. So there you go, that is the schedule there. So we've had a wonderful year already. It just goes so quick though, doesn't it? I remember chatting to Mark earlier in the year about planning the year, and already we're almost, we're what, almost 2/3 of the way through. Right, let's pop that image down because the group are about to tee off, and we'll just have to get our ducks in a row with what group is what group at the minute, because I feel. Balls up. Wind just suddenly dies a death, and it's going to get a nice kick on. Is that? Oh, if it just had a bit more of a run on it, who knows? That could have been our first ever hole-in-one. Still waiting. Here we go, another chance, another opportunity for us to catch first ever live hole-in-one. If we do, you'll never hear the end of it. As that hit, I thought it looked pretty good line. Oh, I don't know if that cleared the weeds at the front. that shot was incredibly close, wasn't it? That first tee shot. That's a pretty good one too. Let's just see if it holds. It does hold. And that's much better. And four in the end. Pretty good shots. I think unfortunately one of the balls, well, it did, don't think it did hit the water just at the front banking of this green. Pretty treacherous stuff. It's not overly deep, but I wonder how many golf balls are in this lake. That would be quite interesting to find out, wouldn't it? I'm not going to jump in though, so don't be getting any ideas about that. Whilst they walk down, whilst the players just walk down, let's just pop up the live leaderboard so you can see how the pro leaderboard is getting on. Anyway, last time I checked it was Simon Lilly at 4 par, getting the job done. He's probably finished now as well, but Matt Court running him very close indeed. So it'd be good to know what the scores are. There we go. So as you can see, we have a tie at the top. Simon Lilly, Matt Court both finish rounds at 4 under. So it's a tie at the top. Exciting stuff indeed. There we go. And those two really have been all throughout their rounds setting the pace alight here at Kedleston. Will that get the job done? There's still a lot of golf left to happen today. This is not a done deal just yet. So don't go anywhere just yet. We've got a lot of golf left to be played. So here the players come. Just having a bit of a chin wag, aren't they? I think it's what we love about these programs. Everybody's having a good time. Oh. Go on. Oh. Agonising. Right, there we go. We'll let that group just head straight off to the tee. So as you can see, if you are just tuning in, hello and welcome to Kedleston Park. It is the Golfingdays Pro-am. It's the third major of the year. There is a lot on the line for especially the pros. There is an order of merit, of course. There is a prize pot up for grabs too. At the minute, it's Simon Lilly and Matt Court locked together, 4 under par, both in the clubhouse as well. Is that going to get the job done? We're here at the 7th hole as well, the 7th hole. Any player who gets a net birdie, any amateur who gets a net birdie, will then go into a prize draw, which we will be doing later live to win a trip to the Monterey Golf and Country Club. There's a lot of incentives. There's a lot on the line here. There's a lot to win as well, not just here, but for the entire Pro-am series with Golfing Days. So if you want to find out a little bit more and see what the Pro-am series is all about on Golfing Days, we have a little promo video to show you. Elaine, roll VT.
Golfing Days, we are travel and event specialists. In 2021 we launch our new Pro-am series. There will be 15 events, 4 majors and 11 classics at various golf courses around the Midlands and further afield. At each event we hope to have 40 to 50 teams. As part of the Pro-am series, the pros will play in an order of merit, with the top 12 to 16 pros qualifying for a final at the end of the season. There'll be live leaderboards throughout the day using our Golf Genius system, and scoring will be live as well. The classics will be £220 and the majors will be £290. An example of our major venues, we have Enville, Sherwood, Kedleston and Luffenham Heath, and a pick of some of our classics from Stoke Rochford to Willersley Park, the Leicestershire and many, many more. We expect full fields at all our events. If this is the case, the Pros Prize Fund is exceptional and unparalleled. At our classics, there'll be a £1,000 first prize, and top 12 and ties will all get paid. In our majors, this increases to £1,500 first prize, and top 14 and ties get paid. We're passionate about providing playing opportunities for professional golfers and amateurs alike. Our Pro-am series will do this for all. Great prize funds for the pros and excellent prizes for the amateurs too.
I've been playing Golfing Days Pro-ams now for 2 years. Very professionally run, excellent prize fund, must for any up and coming professionals or even a professional like myself who's looking to get onto the seniors tour.
Head to our website and book. All our events sell out, so get booked in quick.
So there you go, there's even more information about these wonderful Pro-am series events with Golfing Days. So we're just looking at the 8th tee here, the group we've just caught at the 7th, they're just finishing up before we turn our attention back to 7. Not just yet, we'll just hold on just a little bit longer. If you do want to find out more, you want to book a trip with Golfing Days, or you want to enter one of these Pro-am events, then there is a link in the body of this broadcast. It'll take you through to the leaderboard for today, but it'll actually take you where the destination is the Golfing Days website, golfingdays.co.uk. Do head on over, do find out even more information. If you have a question or you want to get in touch with us, do also comment below or drop us a message at Golfing Days on Facebook. We will pick it up and we'll get back to you straight away. So we're still waiting for our first ever hole-in-one. We're not going to get it here because we're looking at 8. But very shortly we're going to turn our attention back to 7. In fact, yeah, let's come back to 7 because we are about to have the tee shot here. Is this going to be our first ever live hole-in-one? Fingers crossed, everybody, here we go. I think it looks quite good actually. He's walked away immediately, and he's walked away immediately because he knew it was short, and it has gone into the drink. Ball's up again, let's see. And oh, that one's short as well. That one's gone into the water, I don't believe it. They do have the wind in favour as well. They're not playing against it, so perhaps they're just playing a half a club shorter, thinking that they're going to hit it long, and unfortunately perhaps the wind just isn't quite catching it like they were hoping. There's 2 in the drink already. This is the 3rd shot here. Is it going to be 3rd time lucky? Can we at least make the green? Nice high shot, will it come round? And it's a great shot. Oh, it just needs to push on a little bit more. Wonderful line. Great shot that. In fact, maybe second closest we've had during this session. Good one. So we at least have 2 strong birdie opportunities here. And here they come, and yeah, it looks like we're only going to have 2. So let's just pop that live leaderboard back up onto the screen for you as the 4 players make their way down to us here at the 7th green. So we saw Simon Lilly and Matt Court. This is the pro leaderboard, getting the job done, leading the way at 4 under par, both in the clubhouse and finish. Matt Court, he's an absolute demon, isn't he? We were live with him not so long ago, a couple of weeks actually, over at North Hants with Clutch Pro Tour, and he won that event. In fact, he chipped in at 18 to win the tournament outright. And he's going very well again here today. He always does with the Golfing Days events. He's a regular on the Golfing Days circuit. Right, let's pop that live leaderboard down. Let's just swap it out with the schedule for 2021. What else have we got coming up with Golfing Days? What other events have we got? A lot still to play. This is the 3rd of 4 majors. The 4th and final major will be played at Luffenham Heath in September, won't it? There we go, in September, and a number of other classic events as well. Big trips abroad coming up too. Fingers crossed we can get those underway. Right, so here they come. The 4 players are now just approaching us at the par 3 7th. We are just going to stick around here a little bit longer, certainly for the next group to come through, before we then break this broadcast off, get back up. We will push the live leaderboard out for you as well before we get ourselves up to 18 and catch a number of the groups coming back home once again. There's still a lot of live golf to bring you. The final group teed off less than an hour ago, so they're still going to be out on the course for a good 3 and a bit hours or so, so lots still to happen yet. That is a way to hold your putter, isn't it? Blimey. It's a vice grip, that. Go on, go on. Oh, that would have been as well for to go into the prize draw to win a trip to Monterey Golf and Country Club. It's not to be this time. Go in the drops, so that's that group done. We look like we might have a little bit of a wait, so I'll make a decision on what to do. shortly. Before we do that, we've got an image, actually another image to show you where else you can watch. We're obviously broadcasting this out on Facebook at Content Live Golf, at Live Sport Now, and of course the Golfing Days page. But there's a number of other places you can watch live golf with us in 2021. Here they are. Let's pop that up on screen. We're also, of course, on YouTube at Live Sport Now. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to our YouTube channel, Live Sport Now. You can watch all of our live golf in 2021, including the fourth and final Golfing Days Pro-am series major a little bit later in the year in September. You can also catch the 2020 Pro Tour, the Clutch Pro Tour. Next week we're back here live at Kedleston with the Faldo series as well, and then from tomorrow we are live and exclusive up at Moortown with the English Amateur Championship. It's match play. We'll bring you all 3 days of that, the grand final happening this Sunday, and we will be live for that. You can also watch on Twitter at Ian Waterhouse1. You can also watch on LinkedIn, Ian Waterhouse. And there you go, plenty of places. Let's pop that image down because the group ahead are literally just about to tee off here at 8. It's like we're just waiting for the group ahead just to finish up. This group behind are pretty quick, weren't they? In the end, it ended up being a 2-ball because 2 of them ended up in the wet stuff. Whilst we're waiting, let's just pop that live leaderboard back up onto the screen just so you can see how things are panning out, how the pro leaderboard is panning out. Remember, there is a prize pot for the professionals, so there is something on it. It's not just to jolly up, although it is nice to see a good atmosphere and the players having an awfully good time. There we go. Let's pop it down now because they are now going to get back underway here. That's quite a unique swing, wasn't it? Just loosen it up. Looks like it's got a 3-wood in hand. There we go, driver. This is one of the gentlemen, unfortunately, did find the water at the par 3 7th. Big hit, off it goes. Thump. Have a slight change of club. I think we might. Last minute change of club here. And it is driver. Something's convinced him to get the big one out. I'll say that. It goes. Great stuff. Although I think they're just trying to keep an eye on it, are they? Are they happy? think so. Yeah, I think they're going to make their way off. Right, very shortly coming up, we have the next group. We're just going to stick around for one more group here at the 7th. One last opportunity to see if we can catch a hole-in-one here at the par 3 7th. We were live a little bit earlier as well. In fact, we were at the first tee a little bit earlier, and it was blowing a gale up there. It really was. But whilst we were up there, we did catch up with one of the players just to see how they were feeling ahead of their round. And here's what they had to say. Elaine, roll VT. How's it going today? Right.
Steady.
Yeah.
Got my 1-2.
Yeah.
Nearly got a hole in one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where, 7?
There's a 6 screw back now. Look close off the tee.
Absolutely. That's how you do that, mate. Yeah. Right for the camera, that one, wasn't
It
it?
hasn't been like that for the past 9. Swing show.
So there we go, so the group behind it. It's good to hear actually from the players early on. It was really quite windy at that first. In fact, even down here, we're at the far side of Kedleston here at the par 3 7th. But you can see the flag blowing an absolute gale here. A lot at stake at this hole, as we've said. We've been down here for nearly an hour now because it is an important hole. It is the chance to win a trip to Monterey, the Golf and Country Club. Any of the amateurs who hit a 2 here, or better, of course, we would like to see better, they will go into the prize draw to win a trip to Monterey. That will be drawn later today, and we will be doing it live as well with Mark Hatton, the founder of Golfingdays. So make sure you tune in for that a little bit later. Here they come, just making their way to the tee box. So we've got 4 more chances to catch ourselves our first ever live hole-in-one here. And not just here at Kedleston with Golfingdays, our first ever live hole-in-one. We've never caught one in hundreds of hours of live golf broadcast. Yes, that is right. We've never caught a hole-in-one live. Can we be at the right place at the right time? Is that right place and right time right now? And is it going to be one of those 4 gentlemen down there who are going to get the job done for us? Let's wait and see. They will certainly hope it is. And we kind of hope it is too. So here we go, last chance saloon for us here. Can we get our first ever live hole-in-one? Oh, please, 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 let it be now. It's not going to be that one, unfortunately. It's gone way left. In fact, it's gone so far left, it's stopped on the 8th tee box. Here we go, chance number 2. Is this the one? All the 2s, lucky 2, the ducks. Is it going to be a hole-in-one? Okay, this looks good. Here we go. Everyone's keeping an eye on it. Go on, go on. Oh, and it's just stopped. I think it just caught the rough fringe of the green, and it just took any momentum off the ball. Okay, here we go. You know it's good when they hold the post, so let's have a look. Will it get a bit of a kick on? Will it come round? It's not got the pace, but it's a good solid shot and safely on the green there. So it really is last chance saloon for us now. Did that land? Oh, it's rolling back, and that's close. That's really close. Let's just stick around and watch them hole out, because don't forget, there's more than just a hole in one at stake here. Any player, any amateur that gets a net birdie here, or get, well, not a net birdie, if they get a 2 or better, they will go into that prize draw to win a trip to Monterey. So just before we break off, we've got 3 opportunities here, haven't we? We really have. So let's just see if any of these can hold off before we then make our way back to the clubhouse. We're going to put the live leaderboard up just for a little bit, just sort of 20 minutes or so. Then we're going to head down to 18 for a little bit and just catch some of the groups coming home, see how they're feeling before we get back out on the course for the final broadcast and final on-course broadcast of the day, to follow a couple of groups just down the final few holes, just to see how this course is really playing up close with the players. We are Content Live Golf. We get you closer than anybody else can get you. You're right in the heart of the action. We're not in a studio. We're right here on the course. We are literally stood right a few feet away from the 7th green. We're here with you. We want to make you feel like a spectator. So stay with us. Enjoy the live golf as if you're really, really here with us. There we go, there was that shot that ended up on the 8th tee box here. This could be a very tricky shot. Great opportunity. Oh, I think it's just landed in the sand, so that is game over for that player. He will not be heading to Monterey. Well, he might be if he pays for it. These are the opportunities we want to see now, isn't it? And either of these 3, put it away. Of course, one of them will be the pro, who's not eligible, but there's at least 2 amateurs in with a real shot here of putting their names into the hat. A bit of a smile to the camera there as well. That's what we like to see. Go on, go on. Oh, great shot. Go on. Oh, that was unlucky. started. A very short putter, isn't it? Really grips it down and it almost paid off. Now I can tell you the next group are on the tee box, so we're just going to watch them tee off before we break off. Is this the moment? This could be. Is this the one that missed? Oh, what a shame. In it goes. Right, so we're just going to stick around, just watch these 4 tee shots, then we are going to break off, get ourselves back to the clubhouse. We'll quickly pop the leaderboard up for a little bit before heading down to 18 to catch a little bit more of the on-course action. Still a lot left to go, of course. The final groups, we're sort of with the final few groups here. They've still got a lot to play. They're not even on the back 9 yet, so we are going to get back out onto the course to bring you even more action as it happens here live at Kedleston. One final chance here for a hole in one. That's not it, unfortunately, because it's in the water. Commentator's curse, perhaps. I blame myself. Here we go. Chance number 2. Ball's up. It was a good, solid hit. He's held the pose. This could be good. Come back, come back. It's not going to roll back. Safely on the green though. Great line. Did that one go for a little swim as well? So we now only have one more chance at this 7th hole during the entire broadcast. We've actually only seen one person birdie as well, so only one extra person goes into the hat so far. Oh, I think that could be short. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Shows how much I know, and that's arguably one of the best shots of the day. There we go. Oh, have we got another one coming? Are we going to go again? I think we are. This one's a little bit more left this time, I think. But it's safely on the green. There we go. Right. Oh no, one more. Sorry, one more. Sorry, Leon. Okay, there we go. So unfortunately there's no hole in one in this stint. That does round out this session right now. We're going to get back to the clubhouse, so we're going to put the live leaderboard up for you just for a little bit, then we're going to get back out into the action. Still a lot of live golf to bring you here at Kedleston Park on the Golfing Days. It's the third major of the year. We'll be back live on the course in probably just under an hour.